Hello, I'm Melissa, and this is a nice long chit-chatty shipping video. I sold about 11 to 15 items on eBay over the weekend. It was Veterans Day yesterday, and today is Tuesday. We are going to get started with 3 faux gold bracelets. I did have these tested, and they were not real gold, but they do look really pretty, and the color is gorgeous. They sold for $40 minus 13%. I ran a 13% off sale, and the person paid tax and shipping. So they paid $43.94, and my cut from that is somewhere around $30 probably. We have all fun boxes and all the holiday packaging, Christmas packaging. It is November 12th, and it's about 90 degrees out. I wore a turtleneck just for you. I think we're gonna put them in this white box, just wrap them around the little pillow in there, and let's see if that works. It doesn't work too well. They're not the most flexible of bracelets. If we like move them over to the sides like that, I think that'll work. I will get a piece of foam to put on top and some scissors. And in the background, you might hear our landscapers. There we are. Oh, I should probably cut a bigger piece of foam to wrap around that. Got a nice big piece of foam today. The foam I bought on Amazon, but somebody locally is giving away free foam in big sheets. So when I'm out, which should be next month, I'm assuming, I will be able to get free foam, maybe. I haven't checked yet. Okay. Now for the fun part, the holiday tissue paper. I have 4 new prints coming, but they are not here yet. So this was last year's and some prints I've been saving. We have, this could be any time of year, almost. Then we have the Christmas cacti, some plaids, tartan and a buffalo. And although it is 13 days, 12 days after Halloween, we have the ho 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 jingle bells, and then just some stuffer tissue paper because we sold some shoes. I think I'm going to use this tissue paper. Let me put those back there. Don't clutter up my workspace too early here. Though the turtleneck might be changed. Don't be shocked if you see me in a completely different shirt. Turtlenecks for Florida, southern Florida, which is where I live, are saved for the coldest of days. But since my hysterectomy and the fact that I've been thrown into menopause, I'm not sure I need a turtleneck. I was thinking, oh, I have a headband, a new headband. It doesn't grip my head too tightly. Put some makeup on. I'll just wear a turtleneck. Like I was just a regular person. I am a regular person. This ribbon came from Joni. I love you so much. You sent me so much ribbon, and I'm finally getting to use some of the holiday ribbon. I've been using the autumn ribbon. How do we get into this ribbon? And she is gemsbyjoni.com. She saved up this ribbon for a long time, and she sent so much ribbon. I opened it on camera, I want to say in September. If I can get into this ribbon. What in the world? Okay, Ribbon Boutique. I wonder if I have to... It feels like it just would pop off, but that's not the case. Oh, this turtleneck is definitely coming off. I'm trying to see if I even see a seal. I don't. I'm just gonna try to being very careful here. Okay. Ah ha ha. Go me. We shall use the top one, which is like a candy cane kind of twist. Pepperminty. A little rope. It's pretty thick actually. So we'll probably just go around the package one time. This is going to match perfectly. Somebody just mentioned I wrapped my items like gifts, Christmas gifts specifically, in my comments. And I've been doing this for years. Okay, now the toppers. We have some classic You Are Enough cards, and I'm gonna go with the reversible cards, which I will show you here in a second. And then, just in case you wondered, on Amazon they have inspirational cards that are slightly bigger than mine, slightly bigger than a business card, which the business card size is perfect for like a little wallet or something. Mine's upside down, but you get it. And I figured I would review them. Let's see what they're called, just in case I forget to put them on the screen. I wonder if they're under my orders under cards. They are not. I've ordered a lot of things this month. Let's see. They all say different things and I haven't read any of them yet. I think there's a pack of 100 or 120. I filmed myself in October and it was chaotic. It was hurricane season. We had just gotten back from the hurricane. My mom and Roger were coming. I feel like they should be in the last month, but maybe they weren't. And so when I edited that video, I was so tired. Not the editing. The editing I did this morning, I was like, yikes. I should have refilmed this entire video. So I'm gonna save that for a rainy day, maybe. And just call it like I'm my normal self, but I was just okay. I know I bought these in the last 3 months. What would they be called? Would they be called inspirational cards? I don't know what they'd be called. Oh, here they are. Motivational cards. Desi motivational cards, 63 unique inspirational cards, business card size. They're not business card size, but they are kind of that size. They're slightly bigger. So we will put a pile and see how many I use. We are going to give this person a sheet mask in green. I have 3 colors of green. This one is a cordata mask. I don't know what that is. And we will do my favorite card, which says, "You are enough. You are so enough. It is unbelievable how enough you are." And then a reversible card, and mine are about shipped, about 17 cents a piece shipped when you buy 100. They can get slightly cheaper if you message me. This one says, "If it costs you your mental health, it is too expensive." And then it says, "You are enough" on the back. And then we're pulling this one. It says, "I'm freeing myself from all destructive doubt." It's a pretty good message. Okay, now the poly mailers. I will be making holiday packages here soon with the tissue paper, the new tissue paper. And I have so many fun poly mailers, which you'll see in this video. This one is a You Pack and Ship, and it has like a Starbucks mug. It says Merry Christmas. It's too soon for Christmas mailers, but by the time I edit this and get this up, hopefully it won't be that long. And some holiday gnomes. These are all sorts of holidays. There's gnomes with citrus slices and hearts and black, just like wearing black, holding little lanterns. They're cute though. I'll give you that, little gnome stickers. You're cute. We'll put one on the back and give this away. Maybe. Here we go. 6.3 ounces, so we round up to 7. And Laurel is in Illinois, and it is $4.47. And I don't think my mail came yet today. If it did, I might run this over. We don't live that far from the post office. In fact, I don't even have to go on the main road, which is very nice. If I had a golf cart, I could even take it by golf cart. But I don't have a golf cart. We take it by bicycle. I haven't been officially cleared to ride a bike yet, but they said about the 10-week mark, which I am right on. And I'm feeling really, really good from the hysterectomy. I felt good. I mean, the whole time I've felt pretty good. Thank you, Laurel. The next item. Pair of Victoria's Secret Sport size medium knockout leggings. They sold for $16.99 minus 13% plus tax and shipping. And all my items are already packaged in plastic bags, and 99% of them are labeled. Put a little washi to keep this down. And let's see what other prints we have. This is pretty classic. Classic Victoria's Secret leggings. So we will use a classic print. Not sure of how much I'll need. We'll take out a full sheet to start and then cut it down if we need it. Guessing we'll cut it down. There we go. We will save that for some jewelry. I'm on my wobble chair today. Ooh, wobbling. Very much loving this chair still. In theory, in my head, not in theory, in my head, I keep thinking like, oh, I'm wobbling, I'm moving, I'm like working my abs. No, I'm sure I'm not. Let's go for, now this is a pretty, we could do almost any color with this. I'm looking around, we're gonna do red. We're gonna use the twine here. It's like I could do turquoise, I could do purple. Purple would be so pretty, but I didn't pull purple. I only pulled blue and green and red. I'm gonna use a bunch of red today though, I have a feeling. The You Are Enough. And if it costs you your mental health, it is too expensive. And I have the power to change my thoughts. We'll put that under there and grab the next color, which is a cucumber mask. Ooh, cucumber mask. This took, I don't know how long I've had these leggings on. I'm gonna say, I wish eBay told you. 6 months. And poly mailer number 2. We have the gnomes in red and green. Very cute. Poly mailers by a lot of people today. This is also You Pack and Ship, who I love and I have loved for many years. Would highly support them and do. 11 ounces, and my package measurements should be set to 12 by 12 by 3, 4. So, oh, that's actually cheaper than I thought. I charged them $5.99 for shipping. The last one was $4.99. My cost is $4.89. I can't remember where I got these leggings. I want to say they were $1 or $2, so not bad. I did use a stock photo. I have called eBay so many different times with the question, can we use stock photos? And they've not been on the same page every time I've called over the months. Oh, she's in Orlando. But basically they said, I can't record anybody. I live in Florida again, like you don't know that. So I can't actually record anybody without them knowing and giving consent. And I just didn't want to do that. But basically they said, thank you. Oh. Aline? Aline? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I just realized I didn't say it the first time. Did I not say it? I feel like I said a name. Maybe it was the first one. Anyway, thank you, Aline. And basically they said, if you don't get caught, if you get caught, we take your listing down, don't relist it with the stock photo. And I said, how about J. Crew? How about, and they were kind of across the board, the same answer. So far, that's what I'm doing. Next is a handcrafted leather purse. It is in a really pretty pebbled leather brown, and this is headed to Lori. Hi, Lori. I know Lori watches me. Such a sweet message. Thank you. She paid $19, and she's in Tennessee, so this should get to her this week. I say should because when the hurricane was here, all bets were off. Okay, let's give her the next in line, which is the cacti print, and it's sliding all over the place. And she paid $5.99 shipping, and yes, it is B-A-R-E, my husband. His name is Barry. His name is Barry, but everybody just shortened it to Bear some way. I mean, it's been his whole life. So it's just, Bear is short for Barry. But if you spell it B-A-R, it's just, ooh, it's just, nope, that's a mess. Somebody should have told me that was happening. It's just bar, so we put the E on there. Not we, I had nothing to do with it. This I feel like is going to need more than washi tape. This is a very slippy tissue paper. The gold background is everything though, right? Ooh, who doesn't love a gold background? Today we woke up and went to the dentist and basically nothing happened and we came home. That is the end of the dentist story. It's a long, boring story, but the dentist, we still use our old dentist, which was probably 25 minutes away from our old house. We really, really liked them. So now, it was supposed to be a 2 o'clock appointment, which we wouldn't have hit traffic, but they called yesterday and said, could you come in at 9? We were like, yeah, we can do that, because we really, really like them. Did I mention we really like them? So, of course, we hit traffic, so we left at 8. We got there early, but it's a fairly long trek for the dentist, especially when they don't do anything. Okay, next card in line, they're getting the same, Lori, you're getting the same 2 cards. In fact, we will give you a 3rd card, surprise card. And this one is a thinner material than mine. Still fine. I think you could write thank you in Sharpie, fine, and it wouldn't bleed through. It says, I know my value and will not lessen or shrink myself for anyone or anything. So good. And you are getting, oh, this is a different cucumber mask. Nope, that's the same one. You are getting green tea. Or do you like green tea? Or do you like the first thing I said? We'll give you a green tea one. It's a nice pretty color. And honestly, the scents have almost nothing to do with them. They're sheet masks. And we will go for the next poly mailer in line, which is, I'm showing that, snowman drinking hot cocoa with some trees. This kind of matches. Oops, we just lost all our cards. Which probably happens every time somebody opens something. Will we go with this one? I feel like we will. I think I'm going to pause after this and change my shirt. No one is surprised. In fact, if you know me, you're probably like, what in the world is that girl wearing? That is too many clothes for somebody in Florida. 14.5. We do set our air at 73. Bear would have it warmer. 14.5. 15 ounces, 12 by 12 by 3. But I run warm. Okay, so $6.09 is my cost. I run very warm. I run warm? Is that it? Or I run cold? No, I run warm. I didn't know if that was a thing like your distance. I'm nearsighted, farsighted. But it always is the opposite of the one I think, personally. Like, I can't see far. So am I farsighted? I feel like that's backward. I don't know. I should probably, I've been thinking about doing LASIK again. Because I had such a good experience. I really did. It's a little shocking. I would definitely take the calming medicine. Thank you so much, Lori. I hope you love your purse. But I had it about 20 years ago and it was amazing. It still is amazing. But my eyes have weakened. Okay, we're gonna pause here. My eyes have weakened and I would do it again. This is going to Heather. It is so pretty, so pretty. It is a green ring. It's a faux emerald sterling silver plated, size 7 with like a cushion cut. It's so pretty. In fact, I could get it on there, but it is really pretty. And it's a gold tone. So we'll put it in this ring box when we come back with a different shirt. Linen. Okay, so these boxes are the Tiffany turquoisey color. Perfect for rings with a little slit in the middle. It's too much. Cover that. And then rip a piece of foam off. That way it protects the box and holds everything together a little bit better. So Heather, you paid $14.99 minus 13%. I think this sale is ending soon, but I'm sure I'll have another sale. Tiny little, oh, we should probably use this paper again. Just because I have a small sheet of it. In fact, it's too big. And I have it doubled. So if you wrap a lot of jewelry, you can really get away with using a small amount of tissue paper if you're doing the same thing I am, which don't feel pressured to do. And let's use some lime green polka dotty ribbon. Need sharper scissors. So sweet. Thank you again, Johnny. I think Johnny? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Let's check out Gems by Johnny. I went to her website once. I cut this slightly too short. It'll still make a bow. But not recently. Gems by Johnny. Why am I Googling this? I have her website. Gems by Johnny, JONI.com. There's Gems by, yes, here she is. Oh, Oh, yes, I have definitely been to your website before. Your website is your Etsy. Yes, it redirects. So smart. Your photos are amazing. So pretty, the etched glass octagon. Oh, I was all about those octagons in my last house. This house, totally over octagons, obviously. We did add some new shell plates, and by we, I mean me. Okay, I'm going to forgive myself and free myself. These are a little too small to go on here. And she will get one of, who is this? Heather in California. I don't know this city. Like I know every city. Let's Google this city in California and see where, roughly. Heather is a popular name. I don't think I'm gonna give away where she lives. San Luis Obispo. San Luis? St. Louis? You know what I'm talking about. That's roughly that area. It's not far from some beaches. Okay, nice. We will give her one of these heated masks that heat up. Very nice for, I was gonna say the winter. I'm not sure how warm it gets there. How cold? How cold? I'm sure it gets warm. This one is a floral. I'm not sure I'm gonna do these for Christmas yet. The colors, I have to see about the colors with the tissue paper. Because really you could use these year round. They're very kind of spring, Valentine's themed. But they're also red and green, so we'll see how when the tissue paper comes. The tissue paper choices were so hard. Ooh, 1.8 ounces. I wanted to go with some fun choices. I spoiled it over my Instagram page if you're looking. She paid $4.99 to ship it, and my cost is $4.58. An extra one over here. And they're all Jolson Roberts tissue papers, of course. They're the best tissue paper. Okay, and print. Unless somebody has a different tissue paper company, then maybe your tissue paper company is the best tissue paper. They're the best ones I've seen. Consistent and really nice. Okay. We'll stop commenting about the tissue paper. Use a little, looks like a starfish. I'm guessing it's a gingerbread gnome holding a little cutout star. Thank you, Heather. Next for Barbara is a black bag. You know what? We are going to skip to this bag. Oh gosh darn it. This bag is the bag. Lori, if you're watching, Lori, the whole time you're probably like, that wasn't my bag. Or maybe you didn't even realize. They're ripping open Lori's package because that wasn't hers. All these cards over here. We shall save this one for the person it is. This is Lori's bag. This brown purse, real leather purse. So what I'm gonna do is wrap it and weigh it and reprint my label. As long as it's about the same weight or less. I think it will be. It's a very similar purse. I have a lot of similar, nope, that's too small, similar purses. We're going to use a real piece of tape for that. Here we are. And since I used that paper for her, and maybe she was excited for that paper, we are going to go with the same paper. Oh, that's 2 sheets. That is very thick paper there. Come on. Use a little gnome with the citrus slice. Nope, he is strawberry gnome. They're too small. They're very tiny, but they're perfect for this. But I just can't show you. I'm sorry about that. And we'll use a little heart balloon gnome. And gnome with lantern. Trying to see the design on his hat. Black stars? Not sure. Maybe it's a Halloween gnome. Okay. Shall we go with green polka dot? I feel like that would be so fun. We're all about the fun here. Now, sharper scissors. See that cut? That cut was perfect. Sorry about that, Lori. You almost received the wrong handbag. Now, oh, this will match perfectly now. The green and the green. I think we will need a bigger poly mailer. And I have bigger poly mailers in a Christmas print. Don't you worry. They're kind of a Christmas print. I would say they are, but you could get away with using these almost year round. They're a rainbow, but they have a little bit of holly and snowflakes on them, just a little bit. Now, if we have to void the last label and then print a secondary label, we can easily do that. It is not that hard. Little patriotic gnome, kind of. Blue and white, and then he has a red bow. So they are probably year-round gnome stickers. I thought they were all Christmas. They're not. You can use gnomes just any holiday. Did I didn't, my brain didn't even process what that number was. I want to say 15? Nope, it is 10.5. Does anybody remember what my other one was for Lori? Lori, let's see. Shipping labels. Oh, we just sold another item. A good item. Okay, Lori. Let's reprint and see if it says on the label. It says 15 ounces. Was the other bag? Huh. Okay, well, we're going to void that one. I think we're going to void that one. I know how to void that one. I swear I do. Cancel this shipping label. And then you have to pick something. I'm just going to pick other. eBay requires you to pick something. Doesn't matter what it is. And then we're going to print a second label, print another label for Lori. And this one will be the correct shipping. It should be slightly cheaper. It is. A bigger bag, but slightly cheaper. And print the actual Lori label. Sorry about that, friend. I was not trying to ship you the wrong handbag on purpose. I actually pulled 4 brown handbags today. Almost identical. Little trio of gnomes with leopard print. Fun. Thank you, Lori. Okay, let's go back to my orders. And we are doing a black handbag. Should I just do the next handbag? I should probably just do the secondary brown handbag. We're doing Debbie's bag, which is the brown handbag that Lori almost got, which we've already wrapped. Green tea, 2 cards. This one said, I am resilient and can conquer any challenges. And this is headed to Barbara. Barbara, where are you? we will put it in. This is a Happy Pack mailer. It is pink with kind of a vintage vibe and does not match the tissue paper at all. Oh, I don't think I can do that. I could if you weren't here. I don't know if I could. We will go with this print. I think the print is a lot better. It's not great. It's kind of a very dark green. It's better. I know this fits because it almost went to Lori. There we are. Little snowman with a gift. Oh, nope, and hearts. He's Valentine's. At some point we're gonna get a Christmas one, right? Ooh, some of these are so fun. I guess the gingerbread guy is Christmas. I don't particularly like gingerbread. Does anybody like gingerbread? Somebody's gonna be like, yeah, we like gingerbread. Hi. 15 ounces. We already knew that. So again, this is headed to Debbie. Debbie is in. I forgot to pull. I'm gonna have to Google this. M-O. I want to say Montana, but honestly, it could be Missouri. They're too close. They're too close. It is Missouri. Every single time that gets me, right? Every time. I don't know why my brain can't register that. I did okay in geography. I really want to say I got B plus a gajillion years ago. Okay, so $609 is the purchase price for Debbie's handbag. A very similar handbag, and this one sold for $12.74. It is a different handbag by a different manufacturer. And print. I don't want to say a lesser or a better manufacturer. We'll just say different. Print. We can be different. And ooh, almost Christmas. You might be Christmas. You're striped. It's a little Christmassy. I like my pile. My mail carrier is going to be happy with the fun new changes. Thank you, Debbie. Black handbag. Black handbag. Black handbag. These are the Ameribag. They're like a sling, a crossbody sling. I've got a ton of different sizes. This is headed to Barbara in Virginia. It sold for $39.99 minus 13% plus $6.99 shipping. And let's see what's next in line. It's too soon. It's too soon for the Christmas, but I can't help it. It's too soon. The black handbag, it's like a chalkboard. It says let it snow, which I might be okay with at this point. Although you would absolutely be fine to swim. Bear and I looked up the Gulf temperature yesterday. We forgot it was a holiday and temporarily lost our minds thinking we were going to go to the beach on a holiday. The traffic would have been insane. And you're probably wondering what it was. I want to say it was 75 in the Gulf of Mexico off of Anna Maria. And we decided to go to the pool instead, which is, I think, 88. It's a lot warmer. Oh, this would be pretty with the lime green too. We can do it. That is the end of that spool. First spool down. I'm gonna wrap it short way. There we are. We will grab a cucumber mask. 2 of the cards, and the next one in line is today I will enjoy the small things, which is very true. I am enjoying the small things. In my packaging journey of today, we're going to use one of the big poly mailers again. These are 12 by 15 and a half. Nice quality. The Happy Pack are better quality, but they're more expensive, so these are a great quality. And a little citrus star. Citrus gnome. I said both words. Star gnome and citrus gnome. I'm gonna guess this is probably 15 ounces, maybe a little heavier. 14. And you are not 25 by 25. So my cost is $6.09. And this is headed to Barbara. I've heard of your city, Barbara. Just in case you're wondering, you're not. I washed my hair last night and we had shampoo left over from the hotel we stayed at, possibly when we were going up to Virginia or coming back from Virginia. And let me tell you, I was probably going up to Virginia. We stayed in, it was a Super 8, I think it was, by Wyndham. And it was under $100, but it wasn't like, you know, I don't know. Under $100, I don't think you'll get much, and you did not get much. Thank you, Barbara. Check and process was shady. Oh, I'm so glad those sold. 2 pairs of Birkenstocks today. It is Birkenstock season. And by that I mean closed-toed Birkenstocks. I'm gonna pause, check my battery so I don't just go dead, and I'll be back. Next up are a pair of men's sneakers that my husband found at the bins and tried on and actually put in some fun laces for himself and then decided they were too heavy, and they are very heavy compared to what he normally wears. They're sturdy. They are Skechers in a men's 13. I don't know that I would need to stuff the, actually, are they stuffed? They are stuffed. Look at me, pre-stuffing. Somebody asked about these shoes and wanted more photos. I had a good many photos. Do I have a good many photos? I feel like I had a good many photos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a good many photos for sneakers. I don't know how many sides to a sneaker. 4, top, tongue, bottoms. Maybe I didn't have the bottoms. I feel like some photos didn't load me. And then bought them, I'm gonna say a couple weeks later, maybe a week later, 2 weeks after they asked. I forgot they even asked. Are you stuffed? You're stuffed. Well, you're getting more stuffed. I already balled up these snowflakes. They will have to go in separate bags though, unless I put them in a bigger bag, which I have ordered and received bigger bags. But when I packaged these, I didn't have them. I'd run out of the giant bags. So how much did they pay for these sneakers? That is a good question to me. Also, I lost the headband. My hair went up. It was bothering my neck. These are headed to Daniel. And $24.99 minus 13%. And Pennsylvania. I know where you are, Daniel. I didn't mean that in a creepy way. These are a big bulky sneaker. Just make sure one last time they're correct sneakers. Little gnome. Strawberry gnome. Wonder. We're gonna have to tape some tissue paper together, I have a feeling. Right? You are not gonna fit around them. You would say this is a lot of packaging, and you would be right. However, this is the non-Jilson Roberts packaging. Oh, don't think I'm just giving out Jilson Roberts packaging. I usually am. But I already pulled this. 2 rolls down. Red and white. Oh, and it fits. Yay, you fit. We are thankful for you fitting, ribbon. We have a teeny little bit I'll cut off and throw away. It's about almost 2 inches. And will you fit in? I don't think you will. I think we're gonna have to go the big mailers. So are you bigger than this? No, you are not. You are the same size. You are a giant mailer. You will fit. This is not a Christmas mailer. This is a 19 by 24, which is too big, but we'll tape it up. Lots of folding here. I do have a mailer in between them, but I didn't pull them. Some eBay ribbon in a bright red color, brand new roll. I have to see if I have spent my eBay quarterly allowance yet. There we are. Oh, we have to weigh them. I'm gonna guess 3 pounds. I think 3 pounds. 2 pounds, 7 ounces. So we do round up to 3 pounds. Okay, so this is a bigger package, but it won't matter as long as it's under a cubic square foot, which is 12 by 12 by 12, because this is probably closer to 15 by 15 by 6. Which will be $8.66, and they paid $9.99 for shipping. Landscaping. Every single time. I forget. Oh, I don't think I put cards in there. Oh gosh darn it. Okay, we are going to slip in some cards. Daniel, you almost didn't get a sheet mask. We're gonna do the snail face mask. We will make the tiniest little slit. Slip them in there. I see the person in the mirror and love them for who they are. Now we will tape it. You'll never know. Maybe 2 pieces of tape. Just to cover it. And print label. We have barely gotten rain since the hurricane, which has been a month now. I think we had 1 day. It was not a huge amount of rain. I feel like that's unusual, but maybe not. Maybe we're just over the summer season. It rains so much during the summer that I get used to like a good solid chunk of an hour at least of just being rainy in the afternoon. It's just bright and sunshiny and 90 degrees. Put a little heart gnome on there. Thank you, Daniel. I hope you love these. Next up is Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. You picked such a good shirt. I wanted my husband to keep this shirt. It is a David's Wear. I've got it right in front of me. Who also ships under a different name. It's like Yuma or Yumi. And I have such fun prints. This one is a rabbit one. And you paid $35. I think not minus 13%. I think this was an offer. So you paid $35. And you are in California, $6.99. We shall do the red buffalo. Finally, right? I did have a few prints that I did not pull today. A bright sunny Christmas snowman. And it's like a bright blue. It's so fun. And a Scandinavian deer print. Figured we'd save that for next time. And next time we'll have our actual prints, our actual Christmas prints. These were last year's prints. Oh, last year's prints. Okay, what up is next in line? What is next in line? I was gonna say what is up next, but you get it. We shall do the red and white polka dots. I ran out of my own cards. Don't worry, I've got a bunch more. We'll do those next. We shall do the You Are Enough. We've got more of those cards, and I've got cards over there of the other print, but we ran out of them here. So we're going to do it miserably, do it happy, do it sad, do it angry, do it heartbroken, do it energized, do it excited, do it tired. I am proud of you. Sometimes we have to do things we do not want to do. And it's a good reminder. It's a good reminder for me too. Okay. Did I say what they paid for shipping? $6.99. More stuffing. Did we do this print yet? This print will match nicely. And again, Christmassy, but you could use that year round. Totally. I love this combination. Can you see that? Yes, you can see that. I set it up so hopefully you can see everything. And the blue and white gnome. This is pretty light. I'm going to say 11 ounces. Ooh, 11.1. We were close. Round up to 12. And my cost is $5.56. It is going on 4 o'clock. We are doing quite well with our timing. These do not need shipped today, by the way. No fear. I think they don't need shipped for a couple days. I just felt my own quad muscle there. The wobble chair is working. It's totally not. Thank you, Cynthia. When do these have to go out? By the 15th. Today is the 12th. I have a 3-day handling time. Little citrus slice gnome. Next up is a lot of bras. I'm not going to say who. You're in Hawaii. Somebody in Hawaii wears bras. Shocker. I was gonna say if it's a really rare name and they were in a really rare place, but I mean, you'd have to, even my name, I don't think it brings up anything if you just Google Mellissa, Florida. Does it? With my spelling? Florida. Did you mean? No, I did not mean that. It doesn't. There is another Mellissa in my area who's a travel agent. Oh, Mellissa. How fun. You're right down the road from me. Oh, there's lots of Mellissa. I'm not even on the first page. I don't know why I thought I would be. Now, if you Google, wow, just my name. No, that can't possibly be. I don't know why I thought that would help. That's so funny. I have Mellissa, just plain Mellissa on YouTube. But no, okay, moving on. How humbling. So, MK, you wear bras. It's not that unusual of a name. And each state, now that I'm realizing it, you have to have such a unique name. Different than Mellissa with 2 L's. None of those people changed their name at age 11. These scissors are so good. These are fabric cutting scissors. Yes, I am rooting another pair of fabric cutting scissors. They were $6. I don't care if I ruin them. I like good scissors. We're doing the star print. This gnome is like a Fair Isle sweater gnome. He's like winter gnome. And maybe no, it's definitely a gingerbread cookie man gnome. We'll stick with the red and white. Boring scissors. Did I say what you paid? You paid $22.99 plus shipping, and you paid $6.99 for shipping. Let's do the "You Are Enough" and the "Do It Miserably," and the next card says, "My feelings are valid." I tell this to Bear sometimes. It's a good reminder. And sheet mask. Cordata. I have Googled this before. I'm assuming it's this flower. Does it have real cordatas in it? That can't be how you're... Oh, it actually does. I mean the extract. Cordata. I don't know. Moving on. I think I'm back up to the top. We will use, since I threw this one out, since Lori's poly mailer got thrown out, my mail carrier won't see this one because I had to put it in the garbage. Actually, my mail carrier might not see most of them. I might just drop them off. Oop. Sorry, gnome. You have to go in the garbage too. I flattened you with my big fingers. This feels heavier than the last one. I'm gonna say 12. 12.4. Come on. Even though my name did not come up. How about Mellissa YouTube? It's gonna come up. Mine is the first one though. Okay. We'll give it to you. She is in, oh, I said this, Hawaii. So it's $7.50. Are we pronouncing it Hawaii or Hawaii? Is either one correct? Somebody correct me. I think I'm gonna pause it after this. I don't think my mail has come yet, and I'm gonna put these outside. I don't know that I will now that I'm saying it, because people are landscaping. If I put them outside, they're gonna sit on the ground next to my mailbox, and that's kind of in the way. So I probably won't do that. I'm still gonna pause it and get something to drink. Strawberry gnome. Strawberry is so tiny, it's like 2 millimeters. Thank you, MK. 3 more to go, and I will pull these Birkenstocks that just sold, and we have a set of 22 pairs of shorts that sold. Whole set, $125.99 minus 13% off. Coming up, we have 22 pairs of shorts. All of them, most of them, have the liners. We're doing this in a soft pink Christmas tree print, which is not Jilson Roberts, but it does have a glitter to it. And these are headed to Brandy. Brandy, where do you live? Ooh, maybe I'll use tape. Just makes it a little bit softer with this tissue paper. and all of them have been washed and have the swimsuit liner, hygienic liner sticker in that area. Okay, where are you? You are in Kansas. These were a lot of fun to list because I was able to put the pictures in rainbow order, which like fold the shorts. So fun. I think I've been thinking a lot about like my dream job. I'm not going anywhere, but you know, menopause. I think it would be to design bookcases, not the actual bookcases, like a bookcase curator, a designer of things in bookcases, an interior decorator, but only of bookcases. I think I'd really enjoy that. I don't know for how long. I feel like a long time. You just have jars with buttons and jars with fun things and then wooden things. Some people would like, you know, the 70s or want a beach theme. Some people wouldn't. We're gonna use a lot of ribbon here. And I think I'm gonna fit these in a poly mailer. I grabbed one of the giant ones again. We'll see. So for a lot of shorts. Third roll. I actually kept some for myself. These were all large, extra large athletic shorts. Danskin, Under Armour, Reeboks, Nike, Adidas. I think that's it. Okay. 2 cards, one on this one and one on the other one. And the next card in the 64 pack from Amazon. Did I tell you how much I paid for that? Yikes, I don't think I did. I don't compare my life to others. Everyone is their own journey. Sometimes I compare my life to others. And a cordata. No, we just did cordata. I only pulled a couple. I only pulled the green ones. So cucumber. Okay, let's first weigh these. These are going to be heavy. I feel like 7 pounds? 6.15. That's almost exactly what I said. $8.36, but that's if I can fit it in a 12 by 12 by 12, which I absolutely cannot. I'm not even sure I can fit it one of these. If not, we'll put them in 2 and then bind them together with tape. Oh, I think I can fit these. Actually, if this goes the other way, we'll probably fit them. Yeah. Totally fine. Use tape. It's a big package though. It doesn't look, it's pretty big. So, tape measure. We're going to actually measure this one. It's hard because it's not a boxy shape. I'm going to say 15 by 14 by 6, roughly. Lost my mouse. I say 15 by 15 by 6? I said something close to that. 15 by 14 by 6, will that make a difference? I don't think it will. It doesn't. $13.82, and I'm going to skip extra protection because I only paid a couple dollars more than that. I'm gonna put this on the floor and then we'll put a label on down there. And print. I'm gonna turn my back on you for a second. Good. Thank you, Brandy. Oh, I forgot to pull the other pair of Birkenstocks. That's okay. This pair is their Andermatt shearling booty. It's a little itchy. I get to stuff it, which is good. And they sold for $57.79. So itchy. And I think that's the actual price. These sold, I'm gonna say within 2 weeks. These were one of my faster selling items. They're brand new. I thought they'd be for me, but do we see how I'm touching these? No. Plus no snow, which I don't think you'd wear these in the snow. I don't know. We shall wrap them in the pink to match the boot. Do you hear the difference? Do you hear the difference between the tissue papers? I do. And these are headed to Steer. There's no first or last name, just Steer. Oh, why do I have so many odd? There's been a couple people without a first or last name. You are a Valentine's Day heart gnome. Valentine's Day heart gnome. And lantern gnome. And so these addresses too don't really seem like human addresses. Seem like AI addresses or like bulk shipping centers, which could very well be. Yeah, this is definitely not. This is an auto parts store. Interesting, which somebody could work there. Okay, next roll. This one is a red satin, I think. Like a thin red satin. Oh, I like the red and pink. Two of the cards. I overcome fears by following my dreams. What do we think about these things? I'm not as happy with them as I am my own cards, but I designed my own cards, so they could mean something to somebody else. Some of them are really good. Some of them, a little cliche. Mine are too, though. I'm guessing this is going to be between 1 and 2 pounds for boots. Just want to make sure the other Birkenstocks did not ship to the same address. No. Just in case. Okay. Purposely not saying too much more about this company or where they're headed to, but I did check the other Birkenstocks just to make sure because they were the same size and they did not ship to the same person. Actually, these are probably a little bit less than a pound. Oh, nope. They're over. They're 1 pound, 4 ounces. 12 by 12 by 4 or 3. And they paid $9.99 for shipping and my cost is $7.78. I need to get more cards. There we are. And print label. I went to a yard sale, not a yard sale, it was like an indoor house sale, maybe a moving sale. I don't know how they advertised it. My weight popped. Did I not do that right? I must not have. It took me back to the order screen. Just to make sure I don't print 2 labels for these. I did actually print a label. We'll just reprint that one. The pop-up screen must not have come up, or I was too slow for it. And everything was $1. They advertised it as everything was $1. And I was like, oh great. And it wasn't furniture or anything. It was just a lot of household goods, and I saw some really good stuff. And then I got there and I was the only person there. It was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. So while my husband was at the hospital a couple weeks ago. And I got there and I was like, hi. And she's like, come on in. I'm like, okay. And it was like, it wasn't shady at all. It was a nice neighborhood, gated. Not that that matters. Be careful. Thank you to this person. And I got there and I was like, oh my goodness, all of this stuff. And she's like, well, just this pile. I'm like, little shady advertising here, but sure. So I put together my own pile. I'm like, how much for this? And we settled on $52 or whatever. And I got some really decent things, including a zebra printer, a 4x6 zebra printer, which I've never tried zebra printers. Zebra printer. It's like a decent sized zebra printer. I thought it would be worth that much. It's worth, I mean, not worth to resell, but to buy it, it would be several $100s. So I was thrilled with that. I got some really decent things. It winds up costing a little bit more than $1 an order, but I got an iPad. Nope, not an iPad, an iPod, a vintage iPod. I was pretty happy about that. Okay, going to pull the last pair of Birkenstocks and the last item, possibly for this whole video, maybe? And the last pair. Birkenstocks, kind of a brown leather, Batula. That is the name of these. Nope, that is they are the Batula Birkenstock, same company. They sold for $74.99, minus 13%, I'm assuming. Yes. And they're headed to Jessica in West Virginia. Let's go with a tartan. But first, we shall put them in some foam because these are suede and I don't want them to rub up against each other. Whoop! Almost fell out of my hands. Back in their bag. These were my size as well. I think 3 pairs were my size. And they're just a little too clunky for me, and I knew I wouldn't wear them. They have a buckle too, and it just seemed like a lot. A lot to do a buckle. I did save these though. I bought these all in the same lot, which are slides. They are a little itchy, but they don't touch my foot. I put up some palm tree lights the other day, which is the first of my holiday decorating. And by that, I mean, it'll be okay. They're solar powered little lights that you wrap around the palm trees. And then we have a little projector that'll get most of the house with just like some flying dots. Some snowflakes, I would say, but they're just dots. And then maybe some lights in the garden. We'll see. I didn't want to put the projector up too soon. Nobody else has done Christmas lights yet. So, palm tree lights are different though. Same red ribbon. I think we'll be able to save this roll for even another day. I think we only need about 3.5 rolls, which isn't bad. That is a good day. And, oh, we're going here for the cards. Cards first, then the eye mask. I am powerful and brave. And last one is the cucumber mask. How do I have so many cucumber masks? Oh, we'll do one of these heated eye masks. I think the heated eye masks went to 2 of the warmest places, Nevada and California. We had a Hawaii in there too, but, oh, I just poked myself. It didn't go there. We'll put these in here. Little lantern gnome. I'm gonna guess these are between 1 and 2 pounds. Oh, almost 3. We're on the border there. We're 1 pound 15 ounces. And she paid $9.99 for shipping, and my cost is $8.35. Sorry if this is cutting off my head oddly. To get this, which it isn't even, sometimes I have to sacrifice the top of my bun. Print. It is 4:40, which is perfect timing. They're starting up the weed whacker. So I'm going to say a goodbye for today. Thank you to Jessica and every single person who ordered from me. And I will see you in the next video. You are enough. Bye.